Did you know the way you sleep tonight could silently harm your body?
Before we dive into this absolutely shocking story, if you care about your health and want to avoid the nightmare you're about to witness, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what happened to this man could be happening to you tonight while you sleep, and you wouldn't even know it until it's too late. Talking about permanent nerve damage, potential paralysis, 20 years of invisible destruction, all from something that feels completely normal. Let's get into it.
This is the story of Marcus Thompson, a 45-year-old construction manager who woke up one morning unable to move his head. The terrifying part? He'd been damaging his body every single night for 23 years and had no idea. Marcus Thompson seemed invincible, running construction projects across Phoenix, coaching his son's baseball team, strong and healthy. But he had one specific habit from his Marine Corps days. He was a hardcore stomach sleeper. Face planted into the pillow, head cranked to the left. 8 hours a night. Every night. For 23 years. And he felt great doing it. He'd fall asleep in minutes, sleep through the night, wake up ready to go. Why would he change? His wife Lisa tried everything. Orthopedic pillows, a $3,000 adjustable bed, even bribes. Nothing worked. Marcus would unconsciously flip back to his stomach within 20 minutes.
But about 8 months before disaster struck, his body started sending warnings. First came the tingling in his left hand at night. Pins and needles that woke him up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I figured I was lying on it wrong, Marcus recalls. He'd shake it out and go back to sleep. Then the neck stiffness got worse. Not just mornings anymore. Now it lasted until lunch. He'd crack his neck constantly just to get relief.
Here's what's so dangerous about this. Marco's body was warning him. The tingling, nerve compression, the neck stiffness, his spine literally losing its shape. But Marcus, like so many of us, normalized the pain. He dismissed it. He self-medicated and kept going. And his body was screaming louder and louder.
By October, Marcus had headaches 3 to 4 times a week. He mentioned it to his doctor at his annual physical. "Any changes in your routine?" the doctor asked. Marcus thought about it. "Nothing's changed. I'm doing everything I've always done." That was precisely the problem. Neither of them asked about sleep position. Neither of them realized Marcus was 3 weeks away from a medical emergency. November 17th, 5:30 a.m. Marcus's alarm went off. He reached to turn it off, and his entire world exploded in pain.
What happened next is the stuff of nightmares. Listen carefully.
Marcus tried to lift his head from the pillow. He couldn't. Not because it was stiff. He could not move. "It felt like someone drove a knife through my neck into my spine," Marcus says. But worse than the pain was the fear. I could feel my left arm, but I couldn't move it right. My fingers wouldn't respond. I thought, am I having a stroke? Am I paralyzed? He tried to yell for Lisa, but couldn't draw enough breath without triggering more agony. He managed a strangled gasp. "Lisa, help."
Lisa found her husband frozen in bed, face half pressed into the pillow, left arm dangling, eyes wide with terror. Marcus, who'd fallen off scaffolding and walked it off, who'd worked through broken ribs, couldn't even lift his own head. What happened next took 15 agonizing minutes. Using his right arm and Lisa's help, Marcus physically lifted his head off the pillow with his hands. His neck muscles had completely seized. When he finally sat upright, Marcus discovered he couldn't turn his head more than half an inch in any direction. Any movement sent waves of nauseating pain through his left side. His left hand tingled so badly it felt like it was vibrating.
They reached the AR at 6:47 a.m. By 7:15, Marcus was in an MRI machine, and by 8:30, urologist Dr. Jennifer Patel was looking at his scans with an expression Marcus will never forget. It wasn't surprise, it was recognition. She's seen this before, dozens of times.
Mr. Thompson, Dr. Patel began. How do you sleep at night? Marcus blinked, confused. What? Your sleep position. Back? Side? Stomach? Stomach. Always have. Why? Dr. Patel pulled up his MRI. Because this is exactly what I expected to see.
Look at this. This is a healthy cervical spine. See that gentle C curve? It distributes your hairs 10 to 12 pounds across multiple vertebrae. Now look at Marcus's spine after 23 years of stomach sleeping.
Marcus's neck curve was almost completely gone. The discs between his C5, C6, and C7 vertebrae were bulging outward like overinflated balloons. One bulge was pressing directly on the nerve controlling his left arm. This didn't happen overnight, Dr. Patel explained. This has been building for years. She showed him more damage, severe arthritis in his facet joints. You're 45, but your neck looks like someone in their late 60s.
Then she scrolled to his lower back. See how flat this is? When you sleep on your stomach, your belly sinks into the mattress, pulling your pelvis forward and flattening your lumbar spine. Over decades, this creates chronic lower back strain. Does your lower back hurt? Dr. Patel asked. Marcus almost laughed. Yeah. 4 years. Your job doesn't help, but your sleep position makes it worse every single night. She had Marcus turn his head all the way left. How long could you hold this comfortably? Maybe 5 minutes? You've been doing it for 8 hours a night for over 2 decades.
Think about that. Turn your head 90 degrees right now and imagine holding it for 8 straight hours. Your neck will scream within minutes. But when you're asleep, your body can't scream. So the damage just accumulates, night after night, year after year, until one day you wake up and can't move.
But Dr. Patel found even more damage Marcus never connected to sleep. Do you grind your teeth? Yeah. My dentist gave me a mouth guard. Do you have jaw pain? Marcus froze. Yes. I thought it was stress. It's TMJ dysfunction. Sleeping with your face turned sideways puts enormous pressure on your jaw for 8 hours. Over time, the joint becomes inflamed. Then, do you wake up feeling rested? Not really. I sleep 8 hours, but wake up exhausted. I drink 4 cups of coffee just to function. Stomach sleeping compresses your ribcage. You can't fully expand your chest, so you take shallower breaths all night. You're getting less oxygen, which is why you wake up tired despite enough time in bed. Then Dr. Patel handed Marcus a mirror. Look at your face. Compare both sides. And Marcus saw it. His left cheek, the side he always slept on, had noticeably more wrinkles. His left eye drooped slightly. Even his cheek's fullness was different. 8 hours of pressure every night for 23 years, Dr. Patel said gently. It affects soft tissue, skin, even facial structure. Marcus pulled out old photos. In his 20s, his face was symmetrical. By his 30s, subtle differences appeared. Now at 45, it was unmistakable. Dr. Patel gave Marcus 2 options. Option 1, aggressive conservative treatment. Physical therapy, anti-inflammatories, injections, and complete sleep position change. Success might mean avoiding surgery and recovering mobility over 6 to 12 months. Option 2. Continue as is. The herniation worsens. Within months, he'd need cervical fusion surgery, screws, metal plates, permanent loss of neck mobility, months of recovery.
Marcus chose option 1, but changing a lifelong sleep habit, absolutely brutal.
Step 1. Tennis ball sewn into his pajama front. Every time he rolled onto his stomach, painful pressure woke him up. The first night? 23 wake-ups. Step 2. Strategic pillows. Cervical pillow for neck support. Body pillow between knees. A fortress of pillows along his front, creating a physical barrier. Step 3. Hourly phone alarms for the first week to check position. I was a zombie, Marcus recalls, getting maybe 3 to 4 hours of broken sleep. Irritable, exhausted, questioning if this was worth it. My body ached from the new position. Week 1, pure hell. 3 to 4 hours of sleep, constant waking. Week 2, slightly better. Maybe 5 hours, waking 8 to 10 times. Week 3, breakthrough. 6 consecutive hours on his side without waking. Week 4, the constant neck pain started fading. Week 6, Marcus woke up and his lower back didn't hurt. For the first time in years. By month 3, a follow-up MRI showed dramatic improvement. The disc herniation reduced significantly. Nerve compression minimal. Inflammation nearly gone. Marcus's chronic headaches disappeared. TMJ pain reduced 80%. Coffee consumption dropped from 4 cups to 1. He was finally achieving deep, restorative sleep. Even the facial asymmetry started improving.
Marcus got his life back, but the structural changes, the arthritis, the lost curvature, only partially recoverable. Marcus will deal with the consequences for life. He just stopped the damage before it required surgery, or worse. Right now, 40 million Americans will go to bed on their stomachs with no idea they're slowly destroying their bodies. Here are the warning signs you cannot ignore. Morning neck stiffness lasting over 30 minutes. Tingling or numbness in hands or arms at night. Chronic lower back pain worse in the morning. Unexplained jaw pain or headaches. Waking up exhausted despite 7 to 8 hours in bed. Facial asymmetry getting worse. If you have even one of these and you're a stomach sleeper, your body is screaming at you. Listen before you end up like Marcus, frozen in bed, unable to move, facing surgery. The change is hard. The first weeks are brutal, but compared to nerve damage, paralysis, or spinal fusion, worth every sleepless night. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and share with every stomach sleeper you know. Subscribe for more health stories that could save your life. Drop a comment. Are you a stomach sleeper? Will you change? Your spine is counting on you. Don't let it down.
This is a story Marcus wishes someone told him 20 years ago. Don't wait 20 years to hear yours.